The heartbreaking death of Prince Octavius. Meet Prince Octavius of Great Britain, a captivating and endearing young soul who graced the world on the 23rd of February 1779. Born as the eighth son of King George III and Queen Charlotte, his name, derived from Latin, proudly symbolised his position as the eighth son. The kingdom rejoiced, and even the House of Lords sent heartfelt congratulations to the royal family upon his birth. Blessed with innocence and a sweet disposition, Octavius enchanted everybody around him. His godparents, including distinguished members of royal circles, showered him with love during his christening at St. James's Palace. As a young child, he showed remarkable promise and was adored by his father, King George III, who cherished his youngest sons, Octavius and Alfred, dearly. King George III broke the norms of his time, openly expressing affection and indulgence towards his children. He revelled in moments of joy, carrying Octavius in his arms and doting on his other siblings during family gatherings. Observers were moved by the king's warmth and the unique way he and Queen Charlotte raised their children. One touching encounter was recounted at the Queen's Lodge in Windsor, where Octavius playfully interacted with a friend of the king, Mrs. Delaney, capturing hearts with his innocence and affection. Tragically, fate had other plans for young Octavius, and at the tender age of 4 he fell victim to illness shortly after being vaccinated against smallpox. His untimely death left his parents devastated, and King George III in particular was haunted by hallucinations of his beloved youngest sons. Prince Octavius' short but captivating life remains an enduring part of Great Britain's history, a testament to the love and affection that flourished within the royal family during those memorable days. In the enchanting tapestry of the royal family, young Octavius found his closest bond with Princess Sophia, his sister and kindred spirit, who affectionately referred to him as her son. Together they embarked on delightful escapades with their siblings, Elizabeth and Edward, journeying to the picturesque shores of Eastbourne on the Sussex coast. There, amid the invigorating sea breeze, Octavius revelled in the joy of summer, creating cherished memories that would linger in his heart forever. As time unfolded, Octavius welcomed the arrival of his younger brother, Prince Alfred, and embraced his newfound role as an elder sibling when he was just 19 months old. But fate dealt a cruel blow when young Alfred's life was tragically cut short on the 20th of August 1782, leaving Octavius bereft of his beloved brother once more. The grief-stricken King George, expressing his profound sorrow, confided that had it been Octavius who passed away, the pain would have been unbearable. Despite his tender age, Octavius was a remarkable child and an endearing nature that captivated all who knew him. Known for his exceptional docility and an abundance of good-natured charm, he became the joy of the entire household. Even at the tender age of 5, Octavius stood out as an extraordinary individual, displaying qualities that endeared him to all. Among the illustrious progeny of the royal lineage, Octavius shone brightly, earning accolades as one of the finest and most beloved members of the family. His radiant spirit and unforgettable presence left an undeniable mark on the hearts of those fortunate enough to witness the essence of this very cherished prince. After the heart-wrenching loss of Prince Alfred, a beautiful portrait titled The Apotheosis of Prince Octavius immortalized the young prince alongside heavenly angels. The siblings Octavius and Sophia, 6 months after Alfred's passing, were taken to Kew Palace for a smallpox vaccine. While Sophia recovered unscathed, fate dealt a cruel hand to Octavius and he fell very ill, ultimately succumbing on the fateful evening of the 3rd of May 1783 at the tender age of only 4. Lady Charlotte Finch, the governess of the royal children, lamented that hope for his recovery had vanished from the moment that he fell ill. Tragically, Octavius became the last member of the British royal family to contract smallpox, and despite assertions from the royal household that his death was not linked to the vaccine, speculations still lingered, while historical accounts varied on the cause. Octavius was laid to rest beside his brother Alfred at Westminster Abbey on the 10th of May, a sorrowful occasion that deeply affected Queen Charlotte, who was carrying her youngest child, Princess Amelia, at the time. The grief that followed Octavius' passing was profound. King George III, who adored his children dearly, was devastated, and the court and caretakers were equally distraught. The king's anguish was evident when he proclaimed, "There will be no heaven for me if Octavius is not there." Artist Thomas Gainsborough painting of the royal family, including Octavius, brought tears to the eyes of his sisters and touched their parents' hearts. Octavius's untimely departure haunted King George, who imagined conversations with his beloved departed sons, even during his bouts of madness in later years. In one heartbreaking incident during a fit of madness, the king mistook a pillow for Octavius, a poignant reminder of the profound grief that forever lingered. The legacy of Prince Octavius, his radiant spirit, and the love that he kindled among his family and subjects endure as cherished memories in the annals of British history.